This is your host, Job Moraga from Marang Spiritual Ministries. Brothers and sisters, today is Saturday, the 14th of September 2024. So today, brothers and sisters, I am recording this short version of the vision that I had yesterday. The recording of yesterday is an extended recording. I have included things like context, the reason why I believe I saw what I saw yesterday. So today, brothers and sisters, is really to get into the nitty-gritty of things, just to plainly say what I saw, and I don't have to give any context to it. As I said, there is another video which will probably be publicized sometime next week or a week after next, where I give an extended commentary on what I believe has happened. So, brothers and sisters, this is again about the Antichrist. You remember, brothers and sisters, that the last video that I did on the Antichrist, I spoke about the day that I was taken to his office and I was shown his daily routine. I was shown how he's always concerned about his children. And of course, I also spoke about a back-to-back meeting after that, where I saw a certain gentleman, a man of God, in his presence as well. And I believe I also recorded something on some of the African leaders that I saw in his presence. So the things that I've been waiting for, brothers and sisters, have not yet happened. I have not yet seen a meeting that I'm looking forward to. I said probably by the end of the year we would know. And then secondly, I have not seen the death. So we'll see what goes on there. And I said probably one of these events, when it happens, God permitting, I'll be able to say who he is. I do not know who is supposed to announce who he is. I've never been told to announce who he is. So I will stick to what the Lord tells me. But for today's purpose, brothers and sisters, quickly, I was intending to spend the rest of the day at home, not go anywhere. Friday. So I didn't want to go anywhere. It's been a long, hard week for me. I've been doing a lot of work. So I thought I would just spend a quiet Friday with family. And I woke up as usual at around 7 a.m. and I was ready to continue with my daily programs. All of a sudden, at around 7:30, I just felt this force. I just felt this force that came upon me. And as usual, I was put into a trance. And I don't know, brothers and sisters, what is the right word for it. I had people say you are teleported or something like that. But anyway, I prefer to keep it simple and clean and straightforward. I was taken to a location in Europe. When I arrived in this particular office, there was a meeting. There was the gentleman whom I consider to be the Antichrist. I'm being cautious about saying whom I consider because he hasn't yet been announced, but I know that I've recorded enough material. I've mentioned his name and all of that. So anyway, something surprised me, brothers and sisters, about this meeting. It seemed as if he was waiting for me. There were two people who were with him, a white lady and a black gentleman. So they were discussing a strategy whether it's a business strategy or a legal strategy or a spiritual strategy, I don't know. But in short, he said, go and get job. He is the right person for the job. And then the two people who were with him initially agreed. It looks like initially they suggested my name, but at some point they changed their mind. They said, no, there is another gentleman in South Africa who can do it better than this one. And I know this gentleman. We move in the same circles, same WhatsApp group. And in actual fact, I was with him 2 months ago. So they said, no, this is the gentleman who can do the job. And I noticed something, brothers and sisters, during that whole encounter or discussion. I noticed that I was sitting behind these two people. Their backs were turned towards me. They were facing him, but it looked like he could see me. Of course, he could see them, because when he said, no, I insist, go and get him, go and get job. And that is where the whole thing ended, brothers and sisters. It was a quick trance. I was just taken there in the nick of things to go and listen or to observe. But as I say, this time around, I came face to face with him. Brothers and sisters, in most instances that I have encountered him, as I said, I was an observer. There was just one incident where I encountered him, and then he walked with me and he offered me money. And as I've said in the video that will follow this one, which is really the extended version of what I'm saying, in that video I've pointed out the fact that the devil did offer me money first, which I rejected, and then he came and offered me money as well, which of course I rejected. Now he's using other people, and he's using them, I don't know how to put it, he's using them to get to me or to get through to me. Because obviously if they table a business deal or they whatever consulting deal, I'll probably take it thinking that it's a clean business deal. So I don't know what was the reason, brothers and sisters, but I have seeked the face of the Lord, and I have, in the other video, I have expatiated as to what I believe the context would be. But on this one, he knew that I was there, and then we saw each other. Even when he said, no, I want him, he looked at me directly in the eyes. He said, I want this one, I want job. And as I said, the two other people who were with us in the room couldn't hear or couldn't see me, that I was sitting behind them. So brothers and sisters, there it goes. You will hear in the extended version of the one-on-one with the Antichrist, the next video, you will hear that the cells have now grown, I believe. It's not only South Africa and Nigeria, but it looks like Kenya will also be affected too. So brothers and sisters, be on the lookout for the next video. It's an extended one, as I said, because I give context, and also I try to analyze more what I was seeing. But here, that is what I can share with you, brothers and sisters, that I was in his office and his program has started, or is about to start, where many people will be captured, and they may be captured unaware. But be on the lookout for the second part, brothers and sisters. I'm just delaying its publication because I was seeking the face of the Lord, so that if there's anything that I'm missing, I should add it on. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Finally, he made contact. You remember there was a big break. Nothing was said to me. The Lord did not reveal anything to me about him. But I do ask the question, what is the end game? What's in for him? Thank you, brothers and sisters. Your host, Job Moraka from Maran Spiritual Ministries. Until we see each other in the next video. Amen.